Gather the others. I have something to say to all of you. I suppose you deserve a little something for your efforts. Only little, though. Now take your sweetie and run along. Yes, that's it. Gather round now. I have much to impart.
I wanted them organized. They're organizing. For he to preserve us.
Now, let us review. In our time thus far, you have both done, better than expected.
Mr. Confident, isn't he? Very polished. I didn't see him helping.
Yeah. But then, there's more for us to do.
Right.
However, some of us are still allowing the past to exert undue influence upon our minds. Minds Papa gifted to us in order that we might aid in the fulfillment of his grand and masterful plan. Of which our dear friend Min's unfortunate passing was a tragic component.
You okay, Mr. Fishinachi?
What? Yes. Please do not interrupt.
Well, I'm sure it'll work out wonderfully.
Mr. Tagfer? Mr. Tagfer? You look mad. Why are you mad, Mr. Tagfer? Huh? Mr. Tagfer? Why are you mad?
You have proven yourself worthy of trust. Stick around for a while, will you? I do not consider this an effective use of resources. What do I know? Now take your sweetie and run along.
Mr. Fishinachi? Mr. Fishinachi? Mr. Fishinachi? Mr. Fishinachi! Mr. Tagfer's been bumping his head against that pipe a lot. I mean, a lot. Mr. Fishinachi! Why is Mr. Tagfer bumping
I
his...
don't bloody know! I don't know, Bird 3. Tagfer? One couldn't help but notice your behavior taking on an idiosyncratic bent of late. Is everything quite all right? Tagfer? Tagfer?
What reason would I have to think everything isn't quite all right? Should I rephrase?
I merely wished to comfort you, to aid you, if I can, in this, the moment of your grief.
Another word.
Oh, I've had quite enough of this. You are the only one here dealing with the horrors that besieged us in that accursed bell. The fears, the nightmares, the guilt.
What would any of us have to feel guilty about? Fibonacci?
You are my ally, a friend. You understand the tortures of the soul, the manner in which a crisis reveals character, yes? How one might be ashamed of what a calamity reveals. Papa has set aside certain things for you. All right, there you go. Back to work. Stop him! Stop him! Anyone! He's lost his mind! My dad! Oh, by the void! He's killed me!
Stop! Stop!
I'm leaking! I'm leaking!
You're fine. What in blazes?
What the hell do you care? You put us in that bell. You watched as she...
I saved your lives! Do you really think Albrecht thought to freeze you? To preserve you? That was me! In the hope that we might find a curable...
For void exposure.
Then that means...
The clock's still ticking. We're gonna die.
I'm working on it.
I don't care. I want the fish.
What?
He did it! He killed her! He killed Min!
What? I just told you that you're going to... Hold on a minute. This specimen... Min was lost to the void.
Vented to the void! By him!
Why would...
To save himself! Or so the coward thought! Tell them! Tell them what you did! The void had penetrated the bell. It was in there with us. Before it started talking, though, it made us smart enough to understand it. And that's when Fibonacci here lost his shit. Panicked. Tried to get it out by blowing the seal. Min was closest when it popped.
After the monitors failed, Albrecht wondered how you all came to be exposed to that degree. Fibonacci?
His name isn't Fibonacci. Of the four of us, he's the only one without a name. Aren't you, mate? Weren't even part of the group. Didn't even get a label. A late addition is all he was. An afterthought. A fish. Why name something too stupid to hold a memory for longer than 15 seconds?
I want to hear what...
He's killed me! You killed us! All of us!
Papa.
Forever kissing the fist that beats you.
Papa? Papa is a stinking liar. Min and I were the last Surfalites. But Albrecht didn't see our species as having worth. We were just one more component in one more experiment, and Papa didn't think much of the results. So, tag for disposal. That was us. Both of us were tag fur. But I won't let her go on with that. I gave her something better. She's Min. We were never meant to be here. We only ever had each other. And now, not even that. Papa? Papa? Spineless, void-damned Albrecht. I want to find him as bad as you do. And you'll know when I do. Because his head's going right in your stinking tank.
I never meant to. Lloyd. You can't imagine what it was like. To suddenly exist is horror enough, but to suddenly exist, to comprehend so much, only to be faced with extinction. I'm sorry.
Walk, 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 walk.
You have stood with us within this benighted valley, besieged and friendless as we are. You have spoiled for choice, I'd say. I do hope you find that useful.
All right. Tagfer, Fibonacci.
Listen, I can work with the fish. The murmur has to be kept in check.
Tagfer,
Like it or not, the fish is more clued in to Albrecht's diseased brain than I could ever be. If I'm going to find that prick, I need the fish.
Tagfer, you won't regret this. I promise.
Goes to show, fish. You ain't as smart as you'd like. And your promises are shit. I already do.
He made you a widow, but he made me a murderer!
Hey! Hey! Hey, 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 hey! If this is smart, I want to be dumb. Yell, 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 yell! Hit and hurt and hurt! We lost it all. We lost green and run and food want and smell follow and sky blue and Min. And all we got for all that losing are these big brains. Big brains in each other. And you want to lose that too. Brains by being dumb and each other by throwing us away. We're all we got. Nobody knows what it's like being us. Nobody but us. You're not mad at each other. You're mad at you. You can't hurt everything that hurt you. Sometimes things just hurt. Sometimes things not wrong. Sometimes things just are. We're all we have left. And you want that to die too. And knock it off!
scene rises. The light fails. Lovers cling to each other and children cling to us. The moment we cease to hold each other, the moment we break faith with one another, the sea engulfs us. And the light goes out.
What's that?
Something from Albrecht's library.
No. I mean, what's that? You don't look right. Shit. Neither do I. Lloyd?
Your color. The void sickness is advancing. Remaking you the way the murmur remakes everything.
Lloyd?
I'm close to a means to reverse the process. I think.
You think?
I need to return to my instruments. Forgive me.
Bird 3. Bird? Hey. Bird?
Lloyd! Lloyd is prepared for us to undergo treatment. Cornucopia. I do hope you find that useful.
The chamber is sealed. Prepare for saturation. I've done all I can. Increasing saturation! Their levels of decay aren't shifting. Pushing to maximum! I'm sorry. I tried. I daren't open the chamber. The radiation in you. I don't know what.
Is there nothing?
We're done, Fish. No point in howling about it.
Just gonna sit down. Will we be like men now?
We'll all get to meet her, Bird. Don't you worry about nothing. You can talk her ear off, and she'll love you for it. Bird? Bird?
Tagfa.
It's not your fault, Fib. We just played the hand we were dealt as best we could. Not your fault. None of our fault. Fib? So long, Fish. Lloyd, you did good.
Bad comedy. Their void contamination levels are dropping. Of course. Huzzah. At least I'll be able to bury... Their contamination levels haven't dropped. They've... alchemized. You were dead.
I guess it didn't take. There's definitely some weird crap going on with us right now. You want to explain this? We're...
Incandescent. Some kind of chromatic volatility? A side effect of void and anti-void and something I can't quite identify. A reaction that saved your lives, but did that.
I look ridiculous.
We look beautiful.
We look purple.
Not me. I want to be yellow.
Good grief.
How did he do that?
I wanna be red.
Whoa.
Amazing. Amazing.
I'm still purple.
Everything's green, so everything's clean. Let's get you out of there.
Everything is not green. Void. I'm green. I'm green.